Welcome to our Super Thursday BDM webinar. I hope you enjoy the timeless wisdom of Jim Rohn as much as I do. Tonight, we're going to explore what may well be the most lucrative opportunity you've ever laid eyes on. But before we dive in, let's take a moment to see who we have in the house. Welcome to Dr. K, Brian Hedges, Bob Richardson, Bukasa Colombo, Christina, David Richards, Don, another Don Chadwick, James Jagosh, Lee, Michael, Rayvon, Sally Puckett, Shirley York, Tom Leonard, Zoe Sunflower. Welcome, welcome. It's truly great to see all of you here. I hope you invited a friend because a simple $10 decision today has the potential to unlock $1 million outcome. But remember, none of us got here alone. Someone cared enough to share this with you, and now you get to be that person for someone else. Don't let the fear of a no become the reason someone you care about misses their chance to turn $10 into generational wealth. And honestly, if you delay, there's a chance they'll hear about it from someone else. And that feeling of wishing you had acted sooner is not a fun one. With that said, let's roll our first video.
My name is John Austin, and today I'm coming at you with an amazing opportunity, something the world has never seen before, a first-of-its-kind compensation plan, created by yours truly, designed to turn just $10 a month into $496 in monthly income. And it could happen in days, not months. Sounds almost unbelievable, right? But stay with me, because the Austin compensation plan pays up to 20 times more than most other plans. The reason it works is due to our dual engine system that splits the commission between two people. You earn 40% on each person you enroll, and 40% on each person they enroll. And it doesn't stop there. You get paid to infinity width and infinity depth. Sounds impossible, right? Don't worry, it's mathematically sound. We thoroughly tested it before launching, and the results were unbelievable. We made it simple and affordable, with 4 easy entry points, from just $10 to $100. Every upgrade unlocks new streams of income, flowing to you 24/7. And for the high risers, we have elite plans ranging from $250 to $20,000. And we built this in such a way that someone starting at $10 can scale all the way to the top with no more money out of pocket. And here's the beauty: low cost to start. Simple system anyone can follow. Results that duplicate quickly. No hype, no gimmicks. Just a straightforward way to put real money in your pocket. A system designed to move you quickly toward $496 in monthly income. Not someday, not after months of grinding, but within days. And you don't have to stop there. You can scale up just as quickly to be earning thousands monthly. Now imagine this. A simple $10 decision today could cover gas, groceries, or whatever matters most to you every single month. All from a system that's built to actually work. We made it fair for everyone. But if you do nothing, you earn nothing. On the other hand, just one good referral can earn you hundreds of dollars monthly, and 4 referrals is all that you need to go to the top level of the comp plan and earn thousands. Not 20, not 100, not into the thousands, so you can cover your auto ship like other opportunities. That doesn't exist here. Look at this chart. With just 62 people on your team, you are earning $496 monthly. As your organization grows deeper, and it will, with just 10 levels of duplication, you would now earn over $16,000 monthly, and it doesn't stop there. Some legs will go 100 levels deep and deeper. What happens if you personally refer 6? That's over $24,000 monthly. And what if your team average goes to 5? That's over $300,000 monthly. And why would you stop there? But let's start with a realistic goal, because anybody can earn $496 monthly with consistent effort. That lets you experience the system working and motivates you to do even more. Just $10 a month to earn unlimited income. There are no other fees. So here's the choice. Keep doing what you're doing, or take one small step today that could create a $496 monthly income stream in just days. Ready to get started? Just follow these simple steps. 1. Complete the registration form using a valid email address. 2. Check your inbox for a verification email and click the link inside. If it doesn't arrive right away, check your spam folder and mark it as not spam. 3. Log into your dashboard with your email and username. From the left-hand menu, click Make a Purchase, then select Dual Stream. You can get started for only $10, and if you want to accelerate your earnings, you can scale up any time by making more than one dual stream entry. Bonus, when you pay with a credit or debit card, you'll also receive a vacation package worth hundreds of dollars as our thank you for your donation. This is John Austin. Thank you for watching. Let's build your income together.
Okay, so what you just saw is what I call the gold standard of crowdfunding. Crowdfunding has been around for thousands of years in one form or another. In recent years, it has gone mainstream through platforms like GoFundMe, helping people overcome some of life's toughest moments. The Amish have used crowdfunding for generations, uh, uh, blessing newly married couples with a home or a barn, who then bless others for the rest of their lives. Now, our dual stream plan follows this same simple principle. If you you can earn quick cash for essential needs, and with consistent action, change your financial picture forever. It also creates the foundation for something even greater. Our BDM Flare Multiplier, which is tied to a breakthrough that could reshape the future of blockchain and global finance. Let's begin with a simple illustration. Imagine a world where people speak different languages, but have no way to translate. Trade would break down, negotiations would stall, collaboration between nations would become nearly impossible. That's exactly the challenge in today's blockchain world. Every blockchain, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and hundreds that followed, speak its own language. Each one is powerful on its own, but they can't naturally communicate or exchange value with each other. The result? Fragmentation, inefficiency, limitations. Billions of dollars trapped in isolated systems that can't work together. But now something new has emerged. There is a blockchain built on a cryptocurrency that acts like a universal translator, a system that lets all blockchains speak to each other, seamlessly exchange value, share data, and finally operate the same way the internet connected computers across the world. And that is exactly what Flare does. Now imagine holding the only token that makes this communication possible, the key, the connector, the bridge. Some experts are already calling it a next Bitcoin level opportunity. Let's roll our next video because it explains it best. Oh, did that wrong.
My name is John Austin, and today I'm coming at you with something the world has never seen before. A first-of-its-kind compensation plan, created by yours truly, designed to multiply money faster than the goose that laid the golden eggs. Sounds crazy, right? Stay with me, because what I'm about to show you could be the turning point of your financial story. Back in 2010, a friend of mine told me to buy Bitcoin. It was selling for just 5 cents. If I had invested $500 back then, it would be worth over $1 billion today. Like many people, I missed it, and maybe you did too. But sometimes, history gives us a second chance. Right now, there's a crypto token called Flare, FLR, selling between 1 and 3 cents, and experts predict it could reach tens of thousands of dollars, even faster than Bitcoin did. I've created a plan that helps ordinary people accumulate up to 1 million Flare tokens, with very little out of pocket. If Flare reaches just $1, not thousands, you're now a millionaire. This isn't hype, and it's not a Ponzi scheme. I've done it before, and this time, it's even better, because I designed the perfect compensation plan, one that pays up to 20 times more than most other plans. The Austin compensation plan is like your own cash printing machine. The reason it works is due to our dual engine system that splits the commission between 2 people. You earn 40% on each person you enroll, and 40% on each person they enroll, and it doesn't stop there. You get paid to infinity width and infinity depth. Sounds impossible, right? Don't worry. It's mathematically sound. We thoroughly tested it before launching and the results were unbelievable. Together, these two plans create a ripple effect of speed, growth, and duplication the industry has never seen before. We made it simple and affordable with 4 easy entry points: $25, $50, $75, and $100. Low cost, simple system, real results, no auto ships, no monthly fees, just a straight path to profits. This plan helps you accumulate thousands or even millions of Flare tokens, which can be converted to cash whenever you need to pay some bills, and the remainder can be held for long-term profits because Flare is predicted to one day be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars each. We made it fair for everyone. If you do nothing, you obviously earn nothing, but refer just one good person, and you can earn thousands of tokens every month. With only 4 referrals, you can rise to the top level of the plan and earn millions of tokens. With a $25 entry and 62 people on your team, you earn more than $1,200 in Flare tokens. Use $50 of your earnings to scale up. Now you've got $3,720 in tokens. Upgrade again with $75 of your earnings and that jumps to $7,440 in tokens. Scale once more to $100, and now you've got $12,400 worth of Flare tokens. With just 10 levels of duplication, your team could generate over $400,000, and it doesn't stop there. Some teams will grow 100 levels deep or more. Refer 6 people personally, that's over $600,000. At 2 cents a token, that's 30 million tokens. Even if you start small, 1 million tokens is absolutely within reach. At just $1 per token, that's a millionaire position. At $1,000, that's a billion-dollar outcome. Only about 4% of the world owns any crypto right now. That small group has created enough billionaires to fill a football stadium. If that number climbs to just 10% in the next 2 years, anyone positioned early could see life-changing wealth. Why Flare is different? Let's break it down. Price now, 1 to 3 cents, still early. Market cap, small but growing, meaning you're early, before the world catches on. 5 reasons Flare could explode. 1. Solves a massive problem, connects all blockchains. No bridges needed. 2. Real-world use case. Lightning fast, under 1 cent per transaction. Built for everyday payments. 3. First mover advantage, creates data blockchain technology, a new category. 4. Institutional partnerships, major players already building on it. 5. Supply and demand, limited supply plus growing adoption equals rising price. Economics 101. When demand grows and supply doesn't, prices skyrocket. Let's dream big, but stay grounded. If you invest $1,000 at 2 cents, you get 50,000 FLR. At $1, that's $50,000. At $5, you're talking $250,000. $10 skyrockets to $500 million. Bitcoin went from pennies to over $120,000. Ethereum went from $1 to over $4,000. World-changing technology creates world-changing wealth, and Flare could be next in line. Flare is still in early adoption, has proven resilience through market cycles, and is perfectly positioned for the next crypto bull run. Bitcoin disrupted money. Ethereum disrupted contracts. Flare is disrupting data and interoperability. When every blockchain must connect with each other, Flare is the bridge that powers it all. Ready to secure your position? Here's how. 1. Complete the registration form using a valid email address. 2. Check your inbox for a verification email. Check spam if needed. 3. Log into your dashboard, click Make a Purchase, and select Flare Multiplier. You can start for $25 and scale up anytime. Pay by Flare, e-wallet, or credit card. When paying by card, you get a bonus vacation package worth $1,000 or more, plus entry into your chosen multiplier. So here's your choice. Keep doing what you've been doing, or take one small step today that could change everything. Turn grocery money into freedom money. Turn a $50 decision into a lifetime of opportunity. This is John Austin. Thank you for watching, and let's build your future together.
Now that you've seen it, take a moment and let that sink in. It's hard to imagine that a $50 investment in Bitcoin then is now worth $100 million today. But knowing what you know now, if you had the opportunity to go back in time and buy Bitcoin, how many people would you also invite to buy Bitcoin? We're standing at the edge of a global financial shift unlike anything we've seen since the creation of Bitcoin. And most people will miss it, not because they aren't intelligent, but because no one told them about it and explained it the way you just witnessed tonight. Flare is not just another crypto project. It is the missing link between all blockchains, the connective tissue that unifies the entire digital financial world. And that brings us to the BDM Flare multiplier. You are accumulating a token that experts believe will one day carry massive value. You're positioning yourself in front of windfall potential, the kind early Bitcoin adopters experienced before the rest of the world woke up. Tonight, I'm also unveiling a brand new tool to demonstrate how easily anyone at this stage can become a millionaire or even a billionaire if Flare performs as predicted. Let me warn you, however, if you truly grasp what I'm about to show you, you may not sleep tonight. So once you join and log in, you're going to have access to this $1 million website. And over here on the left, we're going to look at income calculators, and we're going to go Flare to dollars. Okay, you have several calculators that you can use there. But let's imagine that you accumulate $1,000 worth of Flare tokens. And that's easily done, as you saw in the video, just by sharing with a few folks. And right now, Flare is, what, about 1.5 cents, something like that. And let's say that Flare price goes to $1. That's 66,000. If it goes to $10, that's 666,000. What if it goes to $100? That's 6.6 million. And then we're not talking about 1,000 or 10,000. And they're predicting that Flare will one day be worth tens of thousands of dollars. So look at just, at $10,000, you're looking at $666 million. It's about 2/3 of $1 billion right there. Okay. And you don't have to stop at 1,000. You could go to 10,000. You could go to 1,000,000. That's the ability we have here. Literally, at the price of Flare right now, there's no reason why each one of you can't accumulate 1,000,000 Flare tokens if you just go out and tell enough other people. So let's go back to the dashboard here. Actually, I've been asked to create a PDF explaining how the compensation plan works. So we've started on it. This is not the finished product, but maybe I can help you understand at least partly how the compensation plan works. So each commission is 80%, and that is split between two people, 40% going to each of two different people. In this illustration, number 1 is sponsored by you. Number 2, 3, 4, and 5 are sponsored by number 1. Number 6, 7, 8, and 9 are sponsored by number 2. And number 10, 11, 12, and 13 are sponsored by number 6. Okay, there's 1,000 ways this could be illustrated. And this is just one of them, but I think it will help you to understand how powerful this really is. How by sponsoring just the one right person could turn into thousands and tens of thousands of commissions coming back to you. Okay, so here's the split. We'll start with number 1. Okay, number 1 sponsors his or her first person. Now remember, the commission is split 2 ways. 40% going from A and 40% to B. Okay, in this case, the first 40% is going to number 1. and 40% is going to you. The second person that number one sponsors, the A position is going to you, 40% is going to you, and 40% is going to number one. On the third person, 40% is going to one, and 40% is going to you. On the fourth person, 40% is going to you, and 40% is going to one. And this just keeps going to infinity width. Okay? Now, when number two sponsors 6, 7, 8, and 9, it works the same way. 40% is going to 2, 40% is going to you. 40% is going to you, 40% is going to 2. 40% is going to you, 40% is going to 2. When number 6 sponsors number 10, 11, 12, and 13, 40% is going to 6, 40% is going to you, 40% is going to you, 40% is going to number 6, 40% is going to you, and 40% is going to you, and 40% is going to number 6. Okay? So this continues to infinity depth. This will keep going forever as long as this continues. And the way this is set up, folks, this could last for as long as network marketing lasts. BDM realistically can and is the largest network marketing company in the world. Why? Because we have the single best compensation plan that's ever been created. It pays 20 times what the average compensation plan pays. We will never run out of people to share this with. As we share it with more people, we automatically drive the price of Flare up. So what causes the price of Flare or Bitcoin or any other currency to increase in value? If it has limited number, which Bitcoin does, which Flare has, if you have more people who want it, more people who are trying to buy it, so we have an increase of demand, that increases the price. Okay, so as a community, just simply sharing this with more people, what happens when we have 1 million BDM members that are buying Flare token? It's going to increase the value. So those who are getting in right now, and you begin sharing it with other people, you have the power to influence the price of the coin that you or token that you now hold just by sharing it with more people. And why would you want to share it with more people? Why would you want to go back in time and share Bitcoin where a $50 purchase is now worth $100 million? Why would you want to do that? Because now you understand, you know what the possibility is. You know what's going to happen. Well, Flare has that same possibility. Can we guarantee that's going to happen? No, there are no guarantees in life. But when we put all of the factors together, why Flare is going to be a dominant coin in the future of cryptocurrency. And there's another thing we haven't talked about, and it's an ISO, I think it's 0020 certification. Those are the coins that are going to literally go into the future, and most of the coins, most of the cryptocurrencies are going to disappear. But the coins that have this ISO certification are the ones that are going to become the dominant coins, the coins that will last basically forever. And Flare is one of the very few coins that have that certification right now. So we really believe that Flare coin is, it's not the only one, but I believe it's as good as any. Number one, you've got a very low entry price at this point in time. Like I said, it's probably about 1.5 cents per token. The possibility that it could go to $40,000 per token, that's a huge increase. And so the more tokens that you're able to accumulate at this point in time, the bigger is your chance of becoming that millionaire, billionaire, or even multi-billionaire. Let's quickly look here. You have my websites. These are the two videos right here that we just watched. And this actually will have your link, your personalized link. So if you copy this link and then you put that in social media, you send it in an email or as text message, and you have people watch that video. And then when they join, okay, so here we are. We have the video. You can go and just scroll down to the bottom, secure your position now. Okay, so right here, BDM demo, this is just a demo account, okay? So your sponsor is BDM demo. But if you use your username, then it's going to have it's going to show your name up here as the sponsor. So you just clicked on this, you fill out your personal information, you choose one or more of the Flare plans, or you can just click here and select all of the plans, put in your credit card information, click pay, and then you become a member and you've already paid with just one click of the button. That's how easy it is to get started. So I see we have one hand up. Let's go ahead and take a question here.
Hi, John.
Hello, Dr. K.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you very much. What a presentation, guys. Seeing is believing, and just pass your contacts. You don't know. I am at the hotel. I ran into Zoe and her mom, and look at that. They like what they hear. They joined with us, and they are right here listening and very excited. So, John, I cannot thank you enough. You are amazing. And please call me after. I like you to meet Zoe.
Okay.
Take care.
I can do that. Okay. Give me 1 second to make a note. All right. So this brings us back to the $10 dual stream. You know, it's a perfect demonstration that small decisions create massive outcomes. It helps you put groceries and essentials on the table right away, build a true residual income stream through simple duplication, plug into a community that supports you, uplifts you, and walks this journey with you. And now through the Flare Multiplier, you can position yourself in front of one of the greatest financial shifts of our lifetime. So, you've got your choices here. Most people are joining both, at least the $10 dual stream and Flare Multiplier, however you want to do that. But this isn't luck, folks. It isn't chance. This is alignment. Many of you have been looking for the right opportunity for a long, long time. Well, right now, preparation is meeting opportunity. So let me ask you, what would your life look like if the financial stress you've carried for years was finally lifted? And what would it feel like to wake up to a path that is simple, duplicatable, affordable, and undeniably powerful? That is what BDM represents. That is what this community stands for. And that is the opportunity right now in front of you tonight. Your next step is simple. Get started with the person who invited you. Now, I recommend activating both the dual stream and the Flare Multiplier so you don't miss commissions simply because you weren't qualified. And be sure to stay connected with your upline and your downline, and always notify your upline when you upgrade so that they can move ahead of you and they don't miss a commission. Activate your $10 dual stream, then plug into the Flare Multiplier so you're not just earning, you're leveraged. Tonight, the door is wide open. The opportunity is real, and the timing couldn't be better. With that said, the ball is now in your court. What will you do with it? Will you join? Will you give others the same opportunity that someone gave you? Because when you hold something of extraordinary value, you're never offended by someone saying no. You're never shaken by opinions. You're never discouraged by delays. Why? Because you understand something others don't. Every invitation you make is another step toward your own financial future. So, Michael and Zoe, go ahead, Zoe. I think you were first in line. You've got a question? Go ahead and unmute. Okay, while we're waiting for Zoe to unmute, go ahead, Michael.
Hang
Oh,
on.
there we go. Okay, Zoe, go ahead.
Hi. I just wanted to advertise for everyone. I like what you guys are doing, and that I would like to share Pisces Artists with you. It is a small business company that focuses on artists that are exclusively.
Oh, Zoe, this is not an advertising platform, okay? Sorry to cut you off, but no, we don't share other opportunities on this platform. Okay, Michael, go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Hi, perfect. Thank you guys. Man, I just first off want to start off by saying I started this about 5 days ago. And I got fired from my job about a month ago. I used to be a bouncer at a bar and stuff like that, and I was thinking of a way out. And even though I'm financially okay right now, this opportunity came across to me, and I was watching the compensation videos, and I'll get back to my question about that. But I've been going by Bitcoin Mike for a long, long time, since about 2016. So that was my confirmation sign. If anybody needs a sign, I've been going by that tag name since 2016, 2017, since I first found about Bitcoin. So when I heard Bitcoin Mike on the compensation video, I just knew God was already speaking to me, and I was in the right place. Um, but back to the compensation plans. So I noticed that there was some like discrepancies in a couple of them. I don't know if you guys were gonna upgrade those or fix those, because I've been trying to introduce people to them. I understand the process, but for instance, I got paid on my second referral, so I was just wondering, because I thought they were supposed to be passed up to even ones, if there was going to be a new clarification video on exactly how the compensation plan was working.
Oh, okay. So you're asking for yeah, let me make a note here. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because I think they said it was a 2x2, and then I think now it's like one
Yeah,
by two, and I'm not sure exactly which way to lead people when I am talking
yeah,
about it.
yeah. We're up, we're upgrading the videos as fast as we can. It's a big job, but this is how all of the compensation plans work right here. So you don't pass up any person. Okay, you never lose a single person.
Right.
You get paid 50% of the commission, which is 40% on every single person you purchase, and then in turn you get the 40% being uh, like it's passed up, if you will, is similar to a pass up, that you're getting these 40% commissions to infinity width and infinity depth, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get that part, but for instance, okay, so is it still the odd and even? Because even though like, I understood that, and I was like, yeah, we never lose somebody because we get the person passed up. But when I was noticing my dashboard, I signed up two people and I got paid on both of them.
Yes, you do get paid on both of them.
But
So what
they didn't sign anybody up yet though.
so what happens here, Michael, is uh, you get paid on this one. Okay, this payment goes to um, this payment goes to number one. This payment here, the B side, goes to you. Now on their second referral, the A side goes to you, and the B side goes to them. On the
I
third
know I
referral,
get all that, but I'm saying I only refer two people. right?
Right.
So my first one, I knew that I was going to get paid.
Yeah.
So I was expecting my second one to go to my upline, and I got paid on it. So that's why I'm asking, because
Yeah.
I don't want to tell what you guys are saying. I don't want to tell people the wrong thing,
Yeah.
and then I found out that I actually got paid
Okay.
on it.
Yeah.
And they haven't signed up anybody yet. They
Yeah.
literally I just signed them up the last couple of days.
Okay.
So there's no pass ups or anything.
So what you're seeing, Michael, is you got paid according to this schedule right here.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So the
So this is you. You're number one.
no, so
Okay.
let's say I'm on the top, right?
Well, no. In
Me.
in this case, you're going to be number one
Okay.
because you only signed up one. Okay. This is
I
just
signed
a
up two.
diagram. This is just an example. But you signed up two. You haven't signed up 3 and 4 yet. So we're not going to
Right.
look at those. We're just going to look at the two that you signed up. And so you got paid on the first one and you got paid on the second one, exactly as you should have. But somebody else, somebody else also got paid at the same time.
Yeah, I seen that, and I was following the. That's why I kind of get confused, because I was following the structure on there when
Hmm.
I saw it, and I was like, but I thought the second person was supposed to, like, they were supposed to get them,
Yeah. Well,
because that's how it's
yeah.
kind of explained in the compensation video. So I like the 1, 3, 5, and 2, 4, 6.
Hmm.
So that's
Yeah.
where I was like, okay,
I will, I'm going to put that on a front burner to get that taken care of so that is no longer confusing. Okay.
yeah, because that's
So,
how kind of how I was explaining it, because I knew, like, the way you guys were explaining, I was like, man, this compensation plan, if this compensation plan gets out to the rest of the network marketing plan, it's a wrap. But I know that they have to manipulate it so that they can pay for advertising and costs or whatever. And that's why I love this plan. It is the perfect compensation plan.
yes, it is. Okay. Let's, uh, let's go ahead and close then. Let's bring this full circle. We're living in a moment that only appears once or twice in a lifetime. Right now, Flair is undervalued, it's under the radar, and it's understood by only a small fraction of the world. But those who act early, those with the vision to recognize what's coming, they're going to be the ones who others call lucky years from now. And here's why acting now matters. Flair solves one of the blockchain's greatest challenges, that's interoperability. It provides real utility. It is infrastructure for the next generation of the internet. It is still early, accessible, and incredibly affordable. You can share it with just a few people and turn a small decision into something extraordinary. Flare is real money, like Bitcoin or dollars, and it can be stored securely in your own cold wallet. You can even convert it to dollars if you need to buy some gas and groceries right now. Through the BDM Flare multiplier, you don't just accumulate, you multiply. So when you combine faith, timing, and action, that's when miracles happen. You've watched while only 4% of the world adopted cryptocurrency. Where will you be when that number doubles? Because it will. Don't just watch the next financial revolution unfold, own a piece of it. Join the Flare multiplier, expand your reach, turn a small seed into a harvest that could bless your family for generations. Because 10 years from now, when people say, I wish I had gotten in early, you'll be the one smiling, knowing that you did. So again, the ball's in your court. What will you do with it? Will you extend the same opportunity someone extended to you? Because when you hold something truly extraordinary, a no doesn't stop you. A setback doesn't stop you. You simply keep going, knowing the right people will recognize it. Every invitation you make, every person you share this with is another stroke toward your own financial independence. You're not just sharing information, you are sowing seeds of abundance. And the harvest? It could be worth tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, or even millions of Flare tokens. So take the next step, click your sponsor's link, join the dual stream and the Flare multiplier at the levels that fit you, and start multiplying your freedom today. This is your moment to act, your time to act, your opportunity to write the story people will talk about for years. Remember that nothing changes on the outside until you change something on the inside. On Sundays, we do the inside work, and for those who want to see the biggest and fastest changes in your bank account, then we invite you to join us on Sunday at the same time. Take actions every day on improving yourself and doing those things that will make your days more successful and your tomorrows filled with the ability to do those things you always dreamed about. With that, we'll say good night and God bless.